Hello, beautiful Libra. Well, you Libra. But okay, so let's see what we got for our beautiful friends Libra. For the third, is it the third? Fourth. The 22nd to the 26th, I think, or 28th, something like that, of September month. Okay, so general reading, please, please, please do not take it extreme. If you want something personal, please look into the description and you're going to find whatever you need, okay? This is just to give you some hints, heads up, red flags in there. Maybe one card is yours, the rest belongs to somebody else, or vice versa. Hey, some people say, Marco, you read my life. How did you know that? And some people say, very few people say, Marco, you missed it. Buddy, I'm not doing a reading for you. Buddy, it's like you're calling the lottery corporation and say, hey, lottery, you missed my numbers. And they're going to say, are you okay, sir, or you need to see the doctor? We just pull the numbers. It is you that must match our numbers, not we. You. This is the same. I'm just making fun of it, but this is the same. I'm reading for the sign. It is you that you must find your message within it. I'm not trying to read anyone. Think about it. If every Libra on the planet will have the same day, what kind of a planet would be? I am envisioning the sign. Then you guys must find your message with it. Now, when I read it personally, like a personal session, totally different story. But let me tell you a little secret. You're going to be surprised. Did you know that out of 10 sessions, perhaps 6 or even 7, we don't even use the cards? No, I don't need the cards. I look at you in the eyes. I read your aura, your energy. I'll guess your sign, what you do for work. If you get kids, if you're married, if you're single, if you're happy, if you're not, if you have any health issues. I don't know if I already told you this, but about 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I did this reading for this beautiful lady. And I said, are you okay? She said, oh, yeah, about 50 years old. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. No, I mean, health-wise. Yeah, Mark, I'm doing excellent. And I kept on going, but something was bothering me. I says, listen, I don't mean to be a pest, but it says, are you sure that you're okay health-wise? So Marco, you're scaring me. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm so healthy. I eat healthy. I exercise. And I said, listen, I'm getting this pain, I says, in this area right here. She says, stomach? She says. Well, I says, I don't know if it's stomach, but this solar plexus. Anyways, I said, I don't know. I'm not worried, but can you go see a doctor or something? She says, sure, yeah, okay. Now, I'm not bragging, you guys. I just want to show you, what she sent me a week later. Really. This is not about bragging, just to show you how it works, okay? It's about the seminar. All right. Hello, Marco. A few weeks ago, you advised me in my reading that there was danger with some health matters, that I should do something about it, and that you were quite serious. It was no joke. Well, my dear gentleman, that's me. I'm a gentleman. Well, my dear gentleman, you were absolutely right. I went last Thursday for a check with my doctor. It turned out that I was borderline for a heart attack. And they sent me straight to the emergency department, like immediately. So thank you in capital letters. Thank you. You saved my life. Much love, always my friend. So you see, my dear friends, I'm not joking. You see, you saved my life. Do you see that? Now, I'm not bragging. Of course, I'm not bragging. I've done this many, many times. But how did I know that there was a problem in this area right here? Well, that's where your heart is, right? So most of the times I just read the person, and then at the end is, oh, do you want me to do the cards for you? No, they say, Marco, you already answered everything I needed to know. So no, really, it's an extremely rewarding gift, if you want to call it that way. Okay. Okay. I hope you don't mind. I went a little bit off track, but these things are important to share. Now, this is your present right now, planet Earth. This is your past 3 months, next 3 months. This card right here represents your overall spiritual energy, meaning your general path. See, this might be what you're supposed to do, or it's really going on for you, energetically speaking. And this is instead of what you're doing down onto planet Earth. Ideally, they should match. Otherwise, something is out of sync. So let's see what the air around you is first, Libra. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. You know what? I keep on getting the same readings lately for everyone. I think it has to do with more than just personal readings. I think, of course, we are a human race. And I think you can tell, right? You see how the news, what's going on around the planet, is just changing every day. And every day there is another big surprise and something huge happening, you know. So it's not just you, Libra, or me. I'm getting the same feeling from everyone. We are done wasting time. Mankind, humanity, is done wasting time. We are going to eliminate the things that are no longer serve us. And fakery, the people that say one thing but do another thing. People are getting tired of politicians. I mean, the entire planet is rebelling. It's the end of an era and the beginning of a new one. Now they're trying to tell us we're getting invaded by UFOs. You're going to hear about UFOs everywhere. That's the last thing they have to try and scare us. That's the last thing. But after that, they have nothing left. Okay? So that they can spend some more money in the military and control us even more. That's the last straw. So this is you, Libra. Now, whether you understand tarot or not, please do me a favor. Look at this card and tell me what you see. What does it tell you? Because that's what tarot reading is all about, really. It's about what does it tell you? If I look at it, it tells me that this man is very tired, but he's determined. He's not giving up. He's determined. He's building a barrier. He's building a fence around his property, perhaps himself. He is strengthening himself. He's protecting himself. And he's not going to take no crap from nobody. I mean, he's got one pole in his hands and another 4 or 5 behind him. I don't think you want to get close to him if you got bad intentions. In other words, those who will get close to you right now, Libra, they better have good intentions because you're not taking crap from nobody right now. Let me look at the next 3 cards. King of Pentacles, Magician, and Temperance. Beautiful. You are mostly occupied with fixing your finances, and you're going to do well. You have the universe is giving you all 4 aces in one shot. Do you know, Libra, when we get an ace in a reading of any kind, you know, an ace, it's really good. Like aces are beautiful cards. The master cards, major arcanas. So it's a celebration regardless of the type. Now, what happens if you get all four at once? How would you feel? If you play poker, okay, and you get one ace, wow, I'm doing really good. If you get two aces, holy mackerel. But if you get four aces in one hand, what do you think? Would that make you happy? Well, that's what this is. Four aces at once. So what that means is not only you have huge, beautiful, positive prospects, but the universe is trusting you. The universe wouldn't give you four aces at once if it didn't know that you're going to handle it properly. So let's see what you're dealing with right now, materially speaking. Planet Earth. Sudden. Okay. So sudden event. It's funny because I'm getting this card for just about everybody, including Gemini just before you. So there is going to be a sudden event which is going to change things drastically. Now, I would have said that this is a personal thing, meaning you're going to get something sudden in your life. You're going to meet someone all of a sudden, something could be good or bad, of course. It's sudden, something unexpected. But I've been getting it just about for every sign. So I'm starting to wonder if it's more of a worldwide event or perhaps a nationwide event, or because why am I getting this sign just about for everyone now? Anyways, one way or the other, something sudden, whether positive or negative. You could win the lottery, or you could have God forbid, a small fire. God forbid. Be careful, because this card tells you, watch out for something sudden. But it could also be something good. And perhaps the other cards will determine that. So let's see, first of all, what you've been going through the last 3 months. Okay, beautiful. Wow. Why am I getting these beautiful cards for everyone right now? Like Aquarius, I almost cried. Gemini, same thing. And now you, same element. So these are really nice cards. So some of you have been thinking of getting married, engaged. Some of you got engaged or married. You're receiving news, and this news is fantastic. You have received, or you will receive very, very, very soon, fantastic news, like life-changing news. What could it be? Look, you got the sun, you got the happy family, and you got the news. And then a drastic change. So then you got the magician. So, I mean, what can I say, my dear Libra? This is not bad news. It has to be good news. And you've been waiting for this. You've been like patiently waiting. You're not giving up. Let me see. Let me see what's happening here with you guys. With the set, thank you. The Chariot, it gets better and better and better. The Empress, it gets better and better and better. Oh my God. Okay, so some of you got engaged, then they're going to get married. Some of you got married. Some of you are going to be extremely happy in the family. Some of you are going to run into money. Some of you are going to receive really, really good news. You're going to have to travel for it. It's a sudden, wonderful piece of news, which will catapult you. What do we got here? The Emperor. Oh my God. As if that wasn't enough. So at the bottom of the deck, we got the Emperor. Here we got the Empress. So, and here we got victory. Oh my God. What's going on here? You and your person going to be a power couple. There's nothing you cannot achieve. Look, I don't know which way to put it, but this is, every card is better than the next. Let me see what's going on over here. Okay, so upside down, or is it the whole thing? Yeah, the whole thing's upside down. Okay, so complete transformation. Don't worry, that's not a bad card. That's not a bad card despite the appearance. Okay, well, you know what? I just cannot hold it anymore. Some of you are going to win big money. Yeah, I said win, yeah. But I don't want you to gamble. That's your business, okay? I just see too much stuff here that points towards that. Some of you are going to run into a huge inheritance. Going to be sudden news. And you're going to have to travel for it. Some of you are going to receive a big gift because you're going to get married or engaged. But hey, perhaps your grandpa was saving money all his life and he was waiting for you to get married. And now he's going to give you the money. I'm just guessing. What I'm telling you is you're going to be completely transformed. Don't worry about this card. This is actually a good card. That's the end of suffering, because after the 10, it's finished. Then you start from 1. And that's actually a good card, believe it or not. The High Priestess, you've been manifesting something. And the Five of Wands, it's very significant because it tells me that the people around you, family, friends, are not going to be happy with your success or with your sudden win or sudden inheritance. I told you it was going to be something sudden, right? Well, some people around you, they don't like it. So now they're not going to kill you, they're not going to break your legs, but they're going to argue like crazy. And you are going to just say, you guys, just leave me alone. I know what I'm doing. You're going to stay very calm, very composed. Say, just leave me alone. Just let go. There's nothing you can do anyways. They're unhappy because of your sudden success, something. Maybe you're selling a company, maybe you're winning some money, maybe you're getting an inheritance, or maybe your stock market, your investments just jumped up, Hey, my Tesla just doubled in value in last month, my Tesla stocks. So who knows? I mean, beautiful, 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 Libra. Nothing to worry about, okay? So expect very beautiful things in the next near future. I'm going to pull 3 more cards, as he says, from this deck, okay? As a final message. Now, you might be dealing with Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Cancer, Sagittarius, Aries. 1, 2, and 3. Wonderful. So you are starting, you remember I told you that when you get to the 10 of Swords, it's the end of an era. You're going to have to start from 0 again, right? Okay. So you're going to have a brand new life. This event, whatever it is going to change you completely. Now, the King of Wands, it's a good card, but also a bad card. Why? Because it's going to put you in power and control of your life 100%. You're going to know exactly what you want and what to do. However, the people around you, although they pretend that they respect you, and they do, because you're gonna have a lot of power, but in reality, they're jealous, I guess. Yeah, they smile at you, hey, how are you, this and that, but then, that has to be, you want a lot of money, or you run into a big inheritance or whatever. They two-faced people, but you don't worry about, who cares? So, and then of course we got what to do with all this money, right? So miramam. So you're gonna have to decide what to do with this money. It looks like you're gonna run into a lot of money, my dear friends. So what can I say? Now, you might ask, yeah, but what about love-wise? Well, love-wise, if you're already married, you're gonna look, let me tell you something. If you're already married, you should think about renewing your vows. I can see that. If you're engaged, you should think about getting married. This is the right time. And some of you are going to get engaged and married in the next little while, very, very soon. So congratulations, Libra. This is a beautiful reading. Gorgeous. Just watch out. People around you are going to be jealous. You're going to run into sudden wealth and or sudden fortune, sudden something good. Okay? Something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Love yourself first. So don't worry about it. Say, you guys, sayonara. I don't need you. You need me. I don't need you. See what's underneath the deck here. Getting to know each other. So you are meeting someone and you're getting to know each other. Now, if you're already with someone, say, Marco, but I already met my person. Okay. Geez, what a mess. Well, maybe you need to get to know each other better. Maybe it's time to really sit down and get to know each other for real. You know what I mean? All right, let's get 2 messages from this deck, and then we're going to get the yes or no clues. If you have a question, maybe you want to know if, is that guy the one I'm going to marry, or should I say yes to this job, or could I sell my house? Or so we're going to pull top and bottom. So we got 1 oracle and 1 message. So the message says, the attraction you feel is mutual. So if you're wondering whether or not the person you likes you, yep, very much so. And let's see this message here, social media. So you either watching them on social media or they're watching you on social media. Okay? Beautiful. Now, hey, you guys, before I forget, would you subscribe to the channel, please, if you haven't? It's totally free, so it doesn't cost you anything. And also, if you can click on the, the like, because you see YouTube classifies channels based on if people like the video and if people subscribe. So if people subscribe and like the channel, then they say, well, the channel is liked, let's promote it, let's help them grow, right? If people don't like the videos, just say, what is the point of promoting something people don't like? Now, I hope you like my videos. I'm trying to do my best, but in order to give more and more and more, more videos, more different kinds, of course, the channel has to make a little bit of income, right? So it's doing great already, but it's a long way to go yet before I can leave my office job and, and do this full time. You know what I mean? So helping me out so then I can offer more and more. Thank you so much. Think of your question. Ready? The answer is no. Okay? I hope that is what you wanted. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Big hug. See you guys soon. If you need anything, the address is in the description.